There were just a lot of clouds across Central Florida yesterday and a lot of humidity. That's going to be the case again today. Now, this morning, there's only a few areas of showers in Flagler County. Right now, most of the activity is what we'll call it. The lowering clouds are in parts of Central Florida from Daytona Beach over to Lake County and parts of Sumter County. But I want to show you this outside right now from our tower cam network. We have clouds lowering to the tops of these high rises in Daytona Beach. This cloud cover may try to lower to our surface, but right now surface visibility is not too bad in Daytona Beach. About 7 miles in Leesburg, at about a 4-mile visibility, and about a 5.5-mile visibility in Wildwood. Otherwise, at least we're dry to start in the metro and much of the area, with the exception of Flagler County. A couple of showers moving into Marineland and into Palm Coast. But we'll continue to watch that radar and the fog this morning as you get the kids ready for school. But very early this morning, not quite terrible. But then as we go into the afternoon hours, we'll have cloud cover, humidity, temperatures in the 90s, and a couple of showers, but not quite widespread rainfall. So I'm not quite concerned about widespread rain today. Only about a 30% coverage of showers and thunderstorms going into the very late afternoon and into the early evening hours. Now, the cloud cover and humidity is going to stick with us all day long. Early this morning, maybe a couple of sprinkles, same thing through late morning, and then by 2:30, 3 o'clock, we'll have a few showers and a couple of heavier downpours developing. And I say it's not a great beach day because a lot of these activity, or the shower activity, could make its way across the I-95 corridor, which would hinder those beach plans. By 5 o'clock, we'll still be tracking a few showers from Orlando and east, and a few more lingering showers and thunderstorms through about 9 o'clock tonight. Overnight, we'll start to dry out, but the clouds and the humidity stick around. But despite that cloud cover, temperatures still on the warmer side with plenty of humidity as well. Muggy again tomorrow with temperatures around 86 to 92 degrees with about a 30% coverage of rainfall. That'll be the case all the way through Thursday, but then starting Friday through the weekend, our rain chances bump back up. So far for September, we're in a surplus of precipitation. We almost have 5 inches of rainfall in Orlando for the month. So thankfully, we're not in a drought anymore, but it's a lot of rainfall all at once. For parts of Brevard County, still abnormally dry. The reason why is we have a very big deficit of precipitation in Brevard County, especially Melbourne, just over 11 inches of a deficit of precipitation. Orlando, about 8.5 inches of a deficit of precipitation. The only place in a surplus at the moment is in Leesburg. So overall for the year, we're still in a deficit across much of Central Florida, but actually September is really helping to catch things up. Your first warning 7-day forecast, Central Florida certified most accurate, shows the 30% coverage of rainfall through Thursday, increasing rain this week and weekend.